Sproat is named MILB's best pitcher for 2024. The Mets and Yankees are looking to punch their tickets to October, and Ilyeva is best in the conference for a second straight week. This is the Sports Desk. Brendan Sproat didn't start the season in the Eastern League, nor did he finish it after getting called up to AAA in August. Still, in less than a dozen starts, the Mets' top prospect was able to do enough to be named the MILB Eastern League Pitcher of the Year. Sproat started 11 games for Binghamton this season, and in those starts, the righty finished with a 4-1 record with a 2.45 ERA and a WHIP under 1. Sproat averaged nearly a dozen strikeouts per game in his starts, including a historic final appearance on the Marabito mound. The former Florida Gator struck out 11 straight batters. That surpasses the Major League record, which is 10 in a row.